Happy Monday, gang. Here is our Monday warm-up. So we're gonna have 3 rounds in 5 minutes. We'll have 8 high jumps, 8 up downs, 8 dumbbell snatch, and 8 high pulls. So for our high jumps, we want to throw our arms and then jump as high as we can. So this isn't specifically a jump squat, but we are having slight knee bend and then throw those arms, jump as high, land with soft knees, not landing locked out. Then we have our up downs, which is like our half burpee. Throwing those feet back, landing on our heels, y'all, so we want to make sure we land wide legs. We land on our toes, that's a lot of pressure on our knees. Then we're going to have dumbbell snatch. So snatch is when we go overhead, but it's that big jump, big shrug motion, kind of like our power clean. So he's touching in between his feet, and he's driving up, shrugging with his shoulder, driving that elbow high, and then flipping underneath right there. So this is going to be 4 on the right, then 4 on the left. Then we have 8 dumbbell high pulls. So same thing, we go 8 on the right, 8 on the left, and similar, he's just going to slight even, but then big shrug and pull that dumbbell to shoulder level. So 4 on the right and 4 on the left right there. We want to make sure our shoulders are nice and warm. So for our workout, our first part, we are going to have 8, 6, 6, 4 with hang power snatch. And in between every set, we're going to be doing 10 PVC pipe overhead squats. And we're going to have 10 minutes for this. If you don't have a PVC pipe, feel free to use a broomstick, a pull stick, or just maybe even like a long t-shirt or something you can just pull tight. It could be a fabric. But we just want to have some tension, something tight to hold on to. Then for our Metcon, we're going to have 4 rounds for time, and it's going to be every 3 minutes for 4 sets. So we're going to have 10 hang power snatches, 12 burpee over dumbbell, and then 14 jump squats. So for our movements, we're going hang power snatch, so a little bit different than what we did in the warm-up. You're just going to bow over to the top of your knee, but then it's going to be that same big jump, big shrug, and catching underneath. Since you're not going from the ground, you have to have even more power and that powerful shrug to get underneath right there. And then you'll grab whatever you have, PVC pipe or t-shirt or broomstick, doesn't super matter. And we're gonna have wide grip. So think about our snatch grip. If we were using a bar, it'd be nice and wide. Feet in squat width, so right outside of our hips. And then he's gonna go down into a squat, pushing those hips back, staying on your heels. And notice how that bar is not coming out in front of him. He is going to go all the way down. And if you feel like that bar is coming out in front of you at all, that means you probably need to work on that shoulder mobility. So we always want that to be right on top of our skull, so right in line with our skull right there, right behind the back of our skull. And if you feel like it's coming out in front of you, only go down as far as you can. Once you feel that bar going in front of you, then stand back up. It's okay for this if we're not going in a full squat, but if you can, obviously do. This is working more so on shoulder mobility. All right, for our Metcon, 4 rounds for time. So reminder, in 3 minutes, you have to get these 3 moves done. First is that hang power snatch, which y'all already know. That is what we just did, going to the top of the knee. And then we got 12 burpee over dumbbell. So full burpee down to the ground, chest touch, thigh touch, and then ideally you would jump laterally. You can also turn and jump if you would like. And then last thing is 14 jump squats. So nice full deep squat, and then throwing those arms to come up right there. Make sure we are getting deep every single time and we are explosive coming up. All right, guys, crush your Monday.